Finally, I think it is working. I had issues with getting this up and running, but also I was down at the riverside just having a beer before apparently we are getting bad weather next week. Sorry, not next week, tomorrow. So I thought I should use the time available. And yeah, let me tidy up the desk and we can start unpacking and move this out of the way. I don't need this either. And the thing that I want to test now has arrived in this big package, but before we do that, where is my, this one, yeah. Where is my, okay, let me just set up something else. Transform. It happens in OBS and I have no idea why, but my view disappears. But the other thing I wanted to do is to show you what we are getting today. So this is the Seed Studio, and I've been meaning to find something that I can sort of use as a field computer that can be deployed on site, and maybe I can do some Node-RED on it so it can do some sort of integration if that's needed, or collect data and run maybe a simple reporting dashboard and save data into InfluxDB. And probably you have seen a couple of videos where I have done the DOSUN that I used for Node-RED and Zigbee. And that DOSUN unit is no longer available. I don't know what happened with the company. Maybe they have gone bust. The website is showing. I tried to contact my previous contact and there is no response. And the product that I used to order from DigiKey, it's basically out of stock for probably 6 months now. So I've given up on that product, although I did like it. And actually, I think I'd either ChatGPT'd this or Manus AI this, and it recommended that I should use the this product from, not this one, from Seed Studio. And they have a couple of these, single board computers. So they have these Industrial J series, which has option for an NVIDIA Jetson, so like local AI edge type of stuff. But I wanted something simpler, and they have this R100 series, which is basically a beefed up Raspberry Pi. So they have their own daughter board, which runs, as you can see, so it accepts a Raspberry Pi CM4, but then they have a board. I wonder if I have the picture. Yeah, they have a board where they have, for example, 2 network cable, which again could be useful, especially in commercial scenarios where you want to have internet connection, also like a local connection if you need to control that as well. And they also have a couple of RS485, so you can do direct Modbus communication. And what I was also looking for is an M.2 connection, because I thought if I'm going to use some database storage and that sort of stuff, maybe I need a little bit more storage than the built-in, let's say 64 gig. Maybe not, but maybe I do. And I was also thinking that probably the M.2 NVMe would be it'll have a longer lifespan than the built-in eMMC storage, and probably it's going to be faster as well. So that's it. So I picked up this one. Actually, I picked up wrong screen. So the one with the biggest memory, so 8 gig RAM, Raspberry CM4 and 32 gig eMMC. And on top of that, I ordered a 256 NVMe drive and also a power supply. And I was thinking that maybe I could have ordered the power supply, sorry, the NVMe from somewhere else. I mean, after all, probably they use, I don't know, they use a generic one. Maybe that they have rebranded to Seed Studio, or maybe they use something like you know, maybe not Samsung. I could have bought a Samsung. Maybe that would be better. But anyway, so that's the box that the whole thing came in. So let's unpack. And we have a couple of sub boxes. Oops. Okay. So let's see what comes in the sub boxes. So, okay, that's the NVMe. So M.2, 256 gig. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to remove the label, so I'm not sure what's, you know, whether this is like a Samsung or, yeah, it's quite a thick label. But anyway, so probably like a decent NVMe. It doesn't really say here either. They do have German warehouse, so if you see the website again, not this view, they have you know, European and US web store, but I ended up buying it from China because I think one of the component wasn't available in the EU warehouse, and I wasn't really keen on, you know, time and anything, so I thought, you know, let's just order everything from China. Okay, so that's the NVMe. I would assume that that's the power supply. Again, you can choose from different regions. So I'm guessing this is a generic power supply. 12. Oh, it's 12 volt, 2 amp. Okay. I noticed that they do have also a power over Ethernet option as well. So that could be nice. I would assume that's the Wi-Fi antenna. I think in this application I'm going to use a wired internet connection, but you know, Wi-Fi antenna is fine. By the way, let me just get prepared here for the connection and everything. Okay. Oops, upside down. The wind has picked up and I heard some loud noise from outside. I don't know whether it was a family or something else. Okay. That's the user manual. Yep. Okay, that's the specs. If you want to see that, I mean, it's, you know, CM4, and these are all the connections. And what else? Oh yeah, and then we also have options for, you know, 4G, cellular, LoRa, and Zigbee. So those are not built in, but they have modules that you can put in the NVMe slot for those modules. And you can see the SKU numbers. Maybe they won't go into the NVMe. But I think that there is another connection there. By the way, it's, you know, it's nice and heavy. Ooh, okay. That's a nice aluminum case. Wow, I really like it. It feels solid. What's in here? Oh, that's the DIN clip. We have some generic power connector, and I'm wondering if it's industrial rated. Oh, 2 screws. Whether the input can accept 24 volts as well. Let me check the documentation. Input 2 pin. Oh yeah, supply voltage. 12 to 24 volt A and 9 to 36 volt DC. Okay, so if you have like a PLC setup and you have 24 volt power supply, you can hook this up into that one as well. And we also have some, those are some surface mounted resistors. I'm not really sure why we would need that. And these are the terminal blocks for the RS485 connection. Okay, so big heatsink here. It's a fanless design. Oh, by the way, I think I'm going to move over most of the time. Wonder if I can. No, I leave my face there like this. So yeah, I mean, this is whole aluminum. The back is aluminum. The side is some plastic inserts here, plastic inserts here. This is probably where the DIN rail mount is going to go, a separate earth connection, and SIM card slot here, boot, reset, and 3 antenna connectors. And they have a, oh yeah, so they are empty. And in here we have 2 network, a USB, and 3 serial. So it says, yeah, ground A and B for all 3. And we have a couple of power activity, I can't read the rest, or user COM1, COM2, and COM3. And this should be power, HDMI, and USB 2 and 3. Okay, that's cool. So I guess what we need to do first is we need to disassemble this. So I'm going to take my son of screwdriver set. It's not powered, but it's still nice. Maybe I should do one down. So far I'm really liking the design. I mean, it's very solid. Maybe I should have looked at the documentation how to disassemble it, but these are the only screws. Oh yeah. Okay, so what can you see here? I'm guessing this is everything that we need to access at the moment. So the CM4 must be on the other side. So you see the slot for the NVMe. There is something here, so maybe that's the connector. It's a SIM card here. I don't know, maybe this could be the connector for the the screen that you can attach to Raspberry Pi. And TPM connector here. I'm not sure what goes in there. So this must be the battery because this has RTC. And what else? On the top we have J61, J19. Oh, we have 2 more connectors. So I think this is where you would put the either the Zigbee module or the LoRa module. And you have access to the antenna connections here. You can see the grounding connector there. Okay, that's cool. Let me check the documentation and see if I need to disassemble this. No, I think this doesn't contain anything. Tech support, warranty. Nope. So let's go online. Or you can buy AI accelerator. Oh, that goes into the M.2 slot as well. Oh yeah, so they have like, even in the example, they have InfluxDB and Grafana and Node-RED. So that's the 3 that I want to install today. Well, I guess it's, I don't know if it's going to happen today. Okay, let's, okay, that's the side that we have seen. Okay, mini PCI slots, 1 and 2. Oh, there is a fuse as well. And encryption chip, TPM2 connector, and J1961 I2C USB VDD ground. Okay, so if I need I2C, I can do that. So DSI, is that the screen connector, I think, or maybe the camera? DSI display. Yep. And on the other side, so you can have the PoE module, the SIM card module, RTC connector, encryption chip. So the small, that's the CM4, which should be installed. Earth block, USB, HDMI, USB, RSS, USB Type-C, network. That's the network with PoE. And LED connector and PoE. Okay, so I don't really have to access this side, at least for my application. So I don't have to disassemble this anymore. Okay, okay. So I think that's really it. So probably the only thing which is left for me to do is to install the NVMe drive. And then I would need to access the documentation. So I've never installed an NVMe drive, but it should be fairly you know, straightforward, because that's the connector. So I need to remove this screw. So I think the difficulty here is going to be to install the I don't know how I'm going to make the Raspberry Pi to boot from the NVMe. Okay, so it goes in here, and then fine. That wasn't too difficult, and because it fits, I think it sits. I don't have any other modules to install, but even if I would have, I think those would come here, and those are the standoffs where they can be secured to. Oh, that's cool. Yep. I'm just checking. Okay, cool. So I think this can go back on. It's actually keyed with these chamfers, and I have 4 screws, and it looks like there is a little bit of factory Loctite on them. And actually I'm wondering, for the initial setup, do I need a power supply at all? Can I just you know, power the thing from USB-C? And I'm guessing I would need to, you know, use USB-C in the beginning just to have you know, flash the firmware. Okay. Oh, maybe just for the fun of it, install the clip. I haven't seen this type of clip before, but this is metal as well, so it's nice. I don't know whether it should go this way or that way. Maybe this way. And yeah, the only thing I don't know is how to install the Wi-Fi antenna. And then probably for the Wi-Fi antenna I might need to take this apart. But let's not use the Wi-Fi for now. Okay. So I would need to have network ETH0. So probably I'm going to plug into that. What else? Okay. Let's do documentation again. So user manual. And I think I'm also going to open a notepad. Good. Oh, that's the numbers. Okay. So R for Raspberry Pi and 10 for CM4. Oh, so maybe there is a 200 series for with CM5. Okay, combination interface, and then I have the 35. Yeah. And 10 is Wi-Fi BLE function and reserved. Well, with the CM4, I think the Wi-Fi is always built in. Okay, let's scroll down. Yep. Yep. Oh. Terminal pin 2. Okay, so that must be the power terminal. And oh, it has a super cap USB module, UPS module. Okay, so that means that if I would power this from the USB-C, well, yeah, it doesn't really show the USB-C here. Okay, that means that I need the small dongle. So let's install that. So because it doesn't say which way it goes, and because it supports AC as well, I would assume that the polarity is not important. Yeah. So again, I'm checking the diagram. It says, 2-pin terminal, surge protection, and OVP, over voltage protection. I guess that's what it means. But yeah. Actually, let me check the documentation again. So power consumption, auto power shut off. Okay, so it automatically starts when the power is connected, which is good. Block diagram. Okay, CM4. Ooh. It's talking to LoRa using R2C. Status. I have no idea what that is. Activity, long flashy, short. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's good to know. There is a buzzer. There is RS485 boot. So this boot switch is, when it's away from the boot, that's the normal mode. Okay, so I would need to use this for burning images. SIM card slot, I don't need that. eMMC, reset 485, RTC, watchdog, optional modules. UPS. Okay. Oh, that's something I need to do. Okay, let me just figure out this part thing, because installing Ubuntu. Oh, okay, this assembly guide. So I can remove these standoffs and the whole thing comes off. So that's how I would set. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I need to remove the side panels as well. Okay, so we have done step 1. Okay, I still need to do this. Okay, and the other modules, and oh, DIN rear mounting. Oh, did I accidentally put it the right way around? Oh, I did. Yeah. Okay. Oh, those are the wall mounting clips. So that's why they had the extra 2 holes. Fine. It doesn't say anything about the power or the polarity of the power connector. It just says 2-pin terminal block. But again, because it says AC, I would assume that it can be either way. Power. Yeah, 10. Power in. Yep. Okay. So let me just undo. It's nice that they provided these female power cable headers like that. And I also like the connector also has a screw, so you know, when you do a permanent installation, then you can use these small screws there, so it doesn't come out. Okay, so that's that. So power is connected. That would be connected to the power supply. Let me get a bit more cable out of this. Good. I'm going to plug this in, but not connect the two together yet. Okay, now I need to figure out how I'm going to install something on this studio. So Raspberry Pi power device, flyer. Oh, 3D files, documents. What's this? Oh, that's a CM5 compute module. Fine, I'm not interested in that. Okay, let me just look at the documentation again. Mainboard diagram, flashing image. Wait, I thought it said page 24. Ah, okay. Is anything installed on this? Does it have a firmware which is already flashed? What's this mini PC? Okay, we don't have that. I mean, oh, okay. Because yeah, I don't have the Jets on board, so that's not what I'm interested in. Computer Industrial Mini Super no, those are the J series. I don't need that. Carrier board again, A and J series. I need the R series. ESP devices, terminal, other edge devices. Nope. Where is? Okay, probably not the best. reComputer. Okay, I guess we're just going to Google install. Oh, I have seen this documentation before, and I think, yeah, I don't know if I have this installed. So the reason I'm not really sure about this, because okay, if I flash just a normal version of the Raspbian OS, then would it be able to use some of the extra functions here, so like the RTC and the other bits and pieces? And by the way, does it do anything? If I just turn this on. Oh. I have a screen. Just one sec. So I have this USB-C powered screen, which also has HDMI input. So let's use that and see if anything happens when I turn this guy on. Because maybe it already has something installed on the NVMe, sorry, on the eMMC. So power, and it has a micro HDMI port. Which goes into a full HDMI. I bought this screen for last Christmas, and I haven't I don't use it day to day, but sometimes when we travel and we need an extra screen, or you know, cases like this, it's so much better. I mean, it's so handy. It's not like a full screen. So I'm going to connect power, and we're going to see what happens. Oh, we have some LEDs. Oh, yep. Raspberry Pi. Okay, so it has the desktop OS installed. Oh, we have a local IP as well. Okay. Let me reposition the camera. So that's good. And the best thing is that this is a touch screen. Oh, of course. Well, not when we are using it through HDMI. Cool. Then I would need something like a mouse. Ugh. I used to have I thought I got a wired mouse for my work laptop, but no. I probably need to run to find a mouse as well. But yeah. So this must be running from the eMMC. Okay. Give me 2 seconds until I get my... I think I have a spare keyboard and mouse. Okay, so the spare keyboard and mouse was set up on the Xbox, so my kids can play Roblox with keys instead of the controller. Don't ask me what the difference is. I don't really care. Okay, so we have extra mouse, and I do like the fact that we have two USB outputs, so we can nicely hook up everything. Oh yeah, and we have a mouse pointer. So what should I do? I think I can prop this up so you don't see the earth. Anyway, you're going to see the ring light. Wait, I don't have to prop this up because it has a stand. Well, it's not really better for you, but at least I can see the screen. So the thing I'm trying to figure out is to figure out if I'm running this from the, well, I must be running it from the eMMC. I don't think they come with a pre-installed NVMe. Okay, let's go back to the documentation and let me switch it to this screen. And can I search here? Find, okay. NVMe. Whoop. I think we are here. So again, boot from NVMe. So this is a documentation for the R2000. So I'm hoping that this is going to apply to here, because if I understand it correctly, so the 2000 series just have the CM5 module. Please make sure the system is latest Raspberry Pi system and your Raspberry Pi 5 is updated to okay. I mean, it says 5, but because that's the R2000 documentation. So sudo apt get, now sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade ny. Okay, it's doing the thing now. the usual update stuff. It's interesting how much of these, yeah, okay, booting Raspberry 4 with an external SSD. Best working Raspberry Pi command for SSD. Reconfig sudo fdisk. Oh, it's doing the upgrade, but it's like 16%, so I think it's going to take some time. How to clone the SD to SSD? Um, Okay, I'm going to use just to open another terminal while the upgrade is running. I'm going to try this command. Oops, what am I doing? Ooh, okay. Again, I'm clicking on the wrong screen. So ls blk-io kname type size model. Okay, that's good. So it shows, maybe I should SSH in so it would be easier to show on the screen, the desk. So it shows that I have, oops, you can see 29 gig and some partitions, but there is an NVMe 0 and 1 with a 4C XP whatever. I don't know what's that 4C. Maybe we can just Google it. SSD 4C. Okay, so that's the brand then. Longsys. My guess is as good as yours. Whether that's a, you know, big reputable brand. I mean, I definitely don't know them. Yep, they are in Shenzhen, China. Okay, at least we know what the SSD is, and the Raspberry Pi is able to see the SSD, and we are still running the update. So we are still executing this line. Oops. I didn't show you this. That's the I just, you know, Googled SSD 4C, and so that's the company, and they are from Shenzhen, China. No idea which one I have. Maybe it was shown on the label, but I don't. Oh. No, it doesn't show the original label. Anyway, going back to the guide, so we are still executing this line. And then probably after I do that, and I will be able to SSH in. Although, what's the IP address? 183. Oh, we have SSH. Pi, Raspberry. Raspberry. Raspberry Pi. Is this Raspberry Pi is the default password? Whoops. I thought it's the Raspberry. Yep. Raspberry. Login there. I'm not really sure why this is not working. I have so many cables already, but I think we would need to use the USB-C at some point. Let's go back to the documentation because the update is still doing its upgradey thing. It sits at 99%. It looks like the storm is gone. The snow, the wind stopped. Okay, I'm just checking my phone. It's complaining about the Google sign-in that I need to do for OBS to get the stream working. Oh, okay. I have the upgrade is completed. So next thing is It's the next line. So we are doing this sudo rpy EEPROM update. Okay, so I got some errors saying that the EEPROM update is not enabled by default on the CM4. Okay, I don't want to do that. So anyway, just in case I didn't read the message, so it says that it says that there is a GitHub post how to do the EEPROM update using rpboot, and to enable the flash ROM programming, I need to add some lines to the etc/default/rp-EEPROM update, and also something to the config.txt, and then reboot. So it would be really nice to find the same documentation on Seed Studio for what if I'm cheeky and just do yeah, of course. Boot from Flash OS to NVMe. Oh, look. Yeah, that's what we should be looking at. Okay. Going to save this. Hardware requirement: host computer, Windows, Mac, yeah, Ethernet cable, power cable, USB-C side cable, USB tool, USB boot tool. What's this? Do I need this one as well? Most probably I do. Okay. Yep. Okay. Please refer this link. Insert the M.2 slot. Okay. Boot from the eMMC and update the EEPROM. Okay. The command like this. Okay. So sudo nano /etc/default/rp-EEPROM update. EEPROM update. So firmware release status default. So firmware release status, firmware release status, I need to modify this to latest. And okay, so what would be really, really great if I can SSH into this device. I don't know why the, wait, exit, yes. Let me just exit the terminal. Maybe because it was updating the firmware. I don't know. What was the port here? 183. Okay, Pi, Raspberry. Oh, how can I find out what user oh wait. Oh yeah, the user is reComputer. Oh, okay. Fine. Let me take a note of this as well. So reComputer and 1 2 3 4 5 6 8. Okay, so PuTTY, duplicate session, close this one, reComputer 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, we are in. That should be much easier. Okay. Good. Yes, save. Actually, I have to do the same thing as what the other says. So modify the CM4 part as shown below. So where is the CM4 part? CM4. Okay. OTG mode 1. Well, it has an OTG mode 1. Wait, enable the host mode. I have no idea. I'm guessing I just need to add this. I need to leave the OTG mode like that. X out, save buffer. Yep. And then sudo reboot. Okay. And it is actually rebooting now. Yeah, you can see. I'm guessing I won't be needing the extra keyboard for now. Okay, we are back in. That's nice. Okay. Okay, so I need to update Let's see if we are still booting. Okay. I guess that was the flash, flashing the EEPROM. Oops. Oh, maybe I guess that was just the some messages from the log that just flashed for a short period of time. Okay, so restart session, reComputer. Okay, and let me just execute this command again, because then it should say is up to date. Yeah, up to date. Okay, we are good. Then we have to do this and go to advanced options and bootloader version. The latest bootloader is selected. Okay. It was already at the latest. Nope. Okay, fine. If asked, reboot, yes. Okay, so we are rebooting again. I have to say it's booting up very quickly. Okay. So modify the file like below. Bootloader UART is 0. Wake on GPIO 1. Power off on halt is 0. And then boot order. So I'm guessing I need to add this on. Oh, sorry. The boot order is already here. Okay, so X, yes. Okay, sudo reboot. So we changed the boot order, so I wonder if it's going to make a difference here. Well, it should not boot. Well, I guess since you cannot boot from the eMMC, it still boots from the sorry, since it cannot boot from the NVMe, it boots from the eMMC. Okay, so that was all the steps that were required. Okay, the latest folder. Okay, make sure that you switch a flash mode to according to the system diagram below. Okay, so I should do that, but first power off, which is, if I remember correctly, oops, so sudo, wait, oh, I can power off from here as well. So I'm going to power off I'm going to shut it down. I'm selecting shutdown from the menu, but it doesn't show me the shutdown options. Anyway, then let's do it here. So restart session, reComputer, sudo shut down. I think it's -R. Yeah. So the system will shut down very soon. Oh, sorry, I just did that. Sudo shutdown -R. So it is scheduled for 10 o'clock 25 seconds. So it should be any minute now. What's the time here? Oh, it's done. Oh, it's booting again, so I'm just going to disconnect. Disconnect the power, sorry about that. Okay, no signal. So let's going back to the documentation. It says that I need to change this switch to the boot mode. Where is the switch? Oh yeah, here. So that one, boot, and use the USB-C cable, and I'm pretty sure I had a USB-C cable here somewhere. And add to the wiring mess the USB-C cable to the USB-C port, which is again, it's back here. Yep. Good. It's getting way too involved. Okay, so make sure that the USB-C cable, yeah, let's change screens. Okay, yep, please connect the power cord for the reComputer. Oh, deep, done. Oh. It's good that it's mentioned here. For Windows, download the rePyBoot setup installer here, and I wouldn't even know how to figure out if I'm running the system from the NVMe or the eMMC. Okay, so it's installing the drivers. More drivers. Maybe it would be a good idea. I probably need to find out if, let's say I have this set up. If I can just easily swap out the, I don't know, clone the NVMe. Maybe I can clone it once it is installed. And then I can clone it again once Node-RED and some of the other stuff is installed. I mean, it takes a couple of hours to go through all these steps. We are running this stream for 1.5 hours now, so yeah. Okay, so so we are installing the driver. Oh, we need to search. So basically I need to do everything that C Studio has done already. Or maybe they haven't. So I can't really figure that. I guess the eMMC is on the CM4, so even the ones that we have seen is probably just a bare bones CM4 installation. So I would have to do this anyway. It's not a big deal. Okay, where was I? Download. I did that. Windows will now find the hardware and install the necessary drivers. I'm guessing it did, because if this PC, maybe not. Device manager. Okay, I'm not really sure what. Oh yeah, okay. So that install the drivers to get the bootfs available. 500 megabytes. So I think that's probably the boot partition on the eMMC. Yeah, and you will see the MMC, show the master imager. Okay, download the power imager here, open the Raspberry Pi imager. Okay, so we have that here. Press Ctrl Shift X on the keyboard. Oops, no. Ctrl Shift X. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. Set the okay. No, I don't want to configure LAN. Wireless LAN country, set local, keyboard layout, yep. I need to figure out a password for this. I'm just going to use this and I'm going to change this. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I need the eject media? Use enable SSH, use password for authentication. That's what I want. Okay, I don't want to configure Wi-Fi. Local is configured. Okay, reComputer. So I did admin. Save, and then choose the preferred OS. This one. And that's a Raspberry Pi 4. And then the storage. Okay, I don't think that I want to continue here because this it just feels like that's the eMMC. But it is already flashed with Raspberry Pi OS, so there is no point doing all the steps again. The whole point was that I switch over to the NVMe, but it doesn't seem to work right now. Well, it didn't happen. I usually log in with GitHub to these Discord thingies. Photos. So maybe the setup is going to stop here because I don't think I want to continue. Oh, sorry, authenticator up. I have hard time remembering all the different stuff, how they use which. So GitHub, the two-factor authentication app, enter the code. Oh. Oh, GitHub is here. Okay, I think I'm going to create a topic here, and I'm probably not going to bore you with that, which means that I think I'm going to stop the stream at this point. It will be nice to get this done, and I mean, it would be. I mean, I could. There is no point booting back into the eMMC and start setting up Node-RED and the other stuff if I would need to move to the NVMe anyway. So that's okay. So products and technology. About products. How can I open a new topic? I mean, these are already topics. Topics. Okay. Okay, it doesn't say I cannot post. I mean, it would be stupid if I won't be able to post. Check out this blog post on a community reading topic is topics navigation replying, quoting, mentioning, emoji, formatting, actions, notifications, preferences. Oh, I probably need to go to one of these. Community general info guidance. Okay, excellent services. Okay, no, it's not the services. End of life products. And then okay, Seed Studio, Cherie Speaker, Big O Bone. I guess that's going to be Raspberry Pi. Okay, I don't want to be very difficult, but where is the new topic thingy? I mean, you know, what's the point of a discussion if I cannot ask questions like as a user who purchased the product? Seems a bit useless, to be honest. And if I go to the topics, then there is nothing. If I go to products and categories, again, nothing. I think there used to be like a new thing here. My posts, okay, I don't have anything. Replies, more topics, community. Yeah. It wasn't awfully useful. Topics. So I now have the new button. Topics, nope, nothing here. No, there's no new button. There's nothing new here. Refresh, computer NVMe. Oh, this is such an old topic. Okay, anyway, maybe because I'm like, oh, okay, interesting, but it's really, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Hi, Peter. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe because I am on the first, like basic users, the new topic is not available for me. I think this is absolutely stupid. I mean, that's the reason you would come here, because you have some issues and you want to ask questions. I try to reply to this one because this seems to be the most relevant one, and maybe I will get elevated to, level 1 user, and I can actually open a new topic. But yeah, I mean, it's getting late for me as well. It's almost midnight. Well, 11:30. So it would have been great to get this one working. I would probably, even if the NVMe boot would have worked, I would probably need another hour to get this up and running. So yeah, I just going to continue at another time, and there's definitely going to be like a sort of like a summary video at the end where I say, okay, these are the things that I've done, that's how I got it working, and installed Raspberry on the NVMe, and all the drivers, and basically just get this guy running from the NVMe instead of the eMMC. I would assume it's going to take some time, but yeah, I think that's all going to be it for today. Well, good night, and yeah, hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.